of Bloody Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans. I get today's manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Mahotsukai no Yome, aka the Ancient Magus' Bride, chapters 91 and 92. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel alone, this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, okay, before we get into this recap, what I'm going to do is obviously do the recap, do the live reaction, get my thoughts on the chapter, and then my thoughts on the series in 2022 and what I'm hoping to see from it in 2023. But then I might talk about the anime for a second, because god damn it, there's something I do have to say about that. But I might cover this interview from the oh my god, the president from WIT, because holy shit, he is lying. I might save that for a separate video actually. But anyways, last chapter of Ancient Magus Bride, holy shit. So we had Adam come out to play, and well, wasn't the real Adam, but you know what I mean. And he is a curse. Oh yes. And he told Mama, he said, you fucked around, you wanted to fuck around, and now you're gonna find out what's coming. Oh yes you are. And yeah, Mama fucked around even more, and she unleashed a well, a god, so to speak. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. What in the world just emerged? Oh yes, we got the Morgan here to boot. Oh, this could be good. Elias, do you know what that is? That thing could more or less be called a god. That grotesque thing is a god? It's incomplete. The one who emerged from limbo was none other than the Treader of the Dust, and this chapter is titled Choosing the Lesser of Two Evils, Part 2. It must have started spreading its influence into this realm even before I had been granted my name. In the end, it consumed the woman who tried to finish summoning it into this world and turned her into a bridge between this world and its own. Only a complete fool would so brazenly attempt to summon such a god. Fortunately, a curse exists for the sole purpose of destroying that fool. You still have to carry out your role. Do you understand what you must do? Yes, I do, for certain. In that case, become my weapon. Transform into the cursed spear that will vanquish that monster. Yes. Wait, Father. That word is too good to be used to refer to a curse like me. Yes! Yes! Dude, the Morgan is fast as fuck. This is so appropriate. I'm so glad this is happening. This works. This so fucking works. It's truly a feast to wield a spear twice in one war. Today has been very fortunate. Yes, it has. I'm so happy. My dear shaman, despite having been granted my name, I remain one of the forgotten. I alone cannot slay this monster. Huh? Ooh, I see. It truly does absorb everything. I can't summon my phantom army, or they get absorbed and make things worse. Amazing, but still doesn't compare to Luke's son. Ooh. It looks like Morgan is really enjoying herself. Dude, she is laughing and having a blast. I wonder if all gods are like that. Chisei, what's up with you? Why are you smiling like that at a time like this? Everyone should remain within my shadow. Ruth, where do you think you're going? It looks like fun. I'm trying that too. Huh? Ruth, if something happens to you, it'll affect Chisei too. But the goddess wants some help. Did granting Morgan her name give her some influence over Chisei and Ruth? I can feel Morgan's excitement. Dude, no wonder Ruth is feeling excited. Just what I wanted, a hunting hound to drive my prey. Clever hound. Bark as you see fit and bound as you see fit. Is that all you need? It will be fine. Just distracted and buy time. Everything is going according to plan. Aren't you planning to slay this thing? Since the beginning of this world, it has been mankind's duty to quell the heralds of ruin. Whether gods, monsters, or even beings not of this world, it must always be humanity that pushes them back. I wonder why that goddess is going about it like this. I don't know, but it doesn't seem like Morgan is trying to put an end to things. Why is that goddess holding back? That thing absorbs magic, so maybe even a goddess can approach carelessly. Oh shit! It ambushed us! No, Isaac! Elias, those two! It's you! Let go of me! I won't! This is what happens if that thing touches you. Stay here! Oh, are you trying to repent from before? Oh, it's the mama werewolf! You're still a child. You being a child was why I couldn't bring myself to kill you back then. Children must live on. Aww! I also owe that red-haired girl for sparing me before. Moreover, you carry God's scent on you, so you must survive. Aww. Huh? But that's a good question, though. What does she mean by that? And never mind that now. That thing is after us again. Hold on tight. You could still focus enough to answer some questions, can't you? You shouldn't speak or you could bite your tongue. Do you know why you were ordered to steal the spires that day? I don't know why. We escorted that witch to your home twice, but she never told us her plans. Twice? The first time she met with the man who carried the scent of spiders, and she temporarily handed that vile scented book over to him. On the second visit, that same book exchanged hands yet again, but this time we were ordered to kill everyone in that house and steal the spiders. That would mean, did Lisbeth approach the Websters and attempt to commission a copy of that spell book? It looks like Isaac and Lucy are okay. I wasn't expecting that werewolf to rescue them. There's still no end to this madness in sight. What is that goddess waiting for? Despite having been granted my name, I remain one of the forgotten. I alone cannot slay this monster. We are the ones who have to put an end to this. I think that's what Morgan's been trying to tell us. Us? But why? I think I get it now. Since the deity was summoned by a human, then a human must be the one to banish it. But how exactly do we banish it? It was summoned by the spell book, so we'll need the book to do it. That makes sense. I read about that before. What? Oh, it's nothing. Best to not remind her of the Stella incident. So, where's the spell book now? It's inside of that. Uh-oh. That thing devoured it along with my grandmother. That giant eyeball? And I realized something else too. Chise, when that thing touched me earlier, nothing happened to me. I'm certain it's because the spellbook still recognizes me as its caster, so then I might be able to retrieve the spellbook. This is appropriate. She needs to end it. No way! Idea rejected. Lucy? Isaac, did you guys hear all of that? Yeah, and we managed to make our way back here since that werewolf is drawing that thing's attention right now. You can't run with your limbs like that, so even if that thing doesn't absorb you, it could still splatter you against a wall or impale you. I know you aren't stupid, so you realize this already, but that's enough. You're the only one here who can handle that spellbook, so that means our top priority is getting that book without you getting injured in the process. I'm with you there, Lucy, but how do we get to the book? We could try to cause a disturbance of some kind, but if we're too slow on our feet, it'll drain us until we're basically mummies. Human feet aren't fast enough. Human. Have you gotten an idea yet, Chise? What's with that look? Goddess, there's no end to this. Fear not, I have grown bored merely dancing about the battlefield. I was waiting to see what the children of mankind would do, and now it's time to bear witness. Chise, you you've lost all sense of tact with me, haven't you? There's a saying for times like this. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Yes, yes, yes. We gotta write Elias up in there. Philomela, do you see where the book ended up exactly? That giant eyeball, it's inside. Lord of the East, who presides over the storm winds, by the hand of your hand, may tyrants deafen. By the gleam of your crown, may the vile be blinded. And by your mighty breath, may the chosen one by guided past the barrier of fog. Ooh. Right here. Morgan, target the weak point with your spear. Very well. After all, how could I refuse such an earnest request from such an innocent child? Thou who treadeth upon the remains of those who fall into time, your day of reckoning has arrived, and it's time for you to behold the beauty that's born from obsession. Woo! Dude, look what Morgan did. Morgan is a badass bitch. The goddess's decisive strike is enough to sever the roots of despair. Dude, let's find out. I love Morgan. She is amazing. Now then, it would appear that the saga is nearing its end. Bringing forth a miracle. Ooh, let's see. In chapter 92 is titled Keep the Pot Boiling Part 1. It looks like she started melting after it ate her. Ruth, get the spell book. Right away. Let's go. Usually it drains people dry, but I guess it's the opposite when you're inside it. Thank you, Ruth. Here you go, Philomela. Is there something wrong? Now that we got the spell book back, that thing can be banished from our world, right? There's nothing else we need, is there? It requires magical power for it to work. That's why I had to absorb so much of it to summon that thing. We'll need a vast amount of it to banish it, too. Luckily, we don't need as much as before to perform the banishment. Really? Sorry, let me read this again. Luckily, we don't need as much as before to perform the banishment. Really? Essentially, anything that tethers itself to our realm with magical power and sacrifices will be forced back to its own realm if its tethers are broken. So then we won't need to gather the magical power of dozens of people? Just so. Morgan said that thing is incomplete. Gods need to be granted names that embody their nature, otherwise they remain incomplete. That is very true. We have to put an end to this before that thing can become whole. All right, then I can provide all the magical power that we need, huh? Jeez, I swear this is different than those other times. I'm not doing this because I feel like I have to. I'm doing it because I think this is the best course of action this time. Remember to utilize self-control. All right. Don't worry, we'll chip in with our magical power too. Yeah, it's only fair since you poured magical power into me for weeks. Is it okay if we stand really close to you? Sure. Wait, sure? It's because we're not used to sharing magical power with other people. Here we go. I have to do this no matter what. There's no telling how much longer that thing will stay immobile for. I need to collect myself and use the book to cast the banishment spell quickly. Everyone's counting on me. What if I can't manage to do it in time? What if even if I do, I still fail? Chin back up. Chin up, back straight. Even if this doesn't work, we all can all come up with something else together next time, assuming there will even be a next time. Here we go. This art looks fantastic, by the way. It's completely different now compared to when I read it in secret. Was it created to only be used by human hands? Even if I had managed to carry out my plan back then, I may have failed due to this. Again, I am so happy that this can only be done by humans. That is, well, it's a kind of a double-edged sword in a way, but I feel like it's more appropriate like this. Thou who treadeth upon the remains of those who fall into time. Uh-oh. It started moving. It started moving. Philomela? Philomela, are you okay, Philomela? Where am I? Your father and mother did something that couldn't be undone, and because of that they left you behind to perish. You should do your best to not follow after them. Your grades are truly pathetic. It's no surprise given your hopeless level of comprehension. Your father had mastered all of this at a much earlier age. You must have gotten your dullness from your mother. Madame Lisbeth completely detests that loser. No matter what, she can't do anything right. You're always so timid and have that gloomy face. At least try to fight back, or I'll make this boring. Why was this loser chosen as Lady Veronica's attendant anyway? Oh, fucking A. You're an inept girl who can't do anything right. Just a pitiable girl with nothing was left behind. If only you hadn't been born, then Adam and Iris might still be alive. Oh, fuck this bitch, seriously. But goddamn, this art is good. because like she represents that darkness. Like this here is just representing that darkness that's gripping um Philomela. But look at it. Look at this. The vines here are absorbed. Remember, her arms were covered in that black. It's absorbing the darkness. It's absorbing it. If only your grades had been better, then the others might not have insulted you, and I wouldn't have had to keep hitting you. But all that is fine. I'm overjoyed that you were born to be such a puppet. You may be a failure, but you can still be of use to me in the end. Come now, you must be wary. Everything is going to end soon, so you should go to everlasting sleep. You're the one who wanted me to become a puppet, grandmother. What? You cursed me so that I'd obey you and not be able to think for myself. However, I was told even if I don't scream or cry, I could always ask for help, and that I can decide. And that I can decide for myself what I want to do. And because of that, grandmother, I must tell you that I truly don't understand you. Even though I was given Alcyon's records and could glance at the past, I still can't figure out why you'd go to such terrible lengths to bring father back. Of all people, grandmother, I thought that losing your only child wouldn't even faze you. You wretch! What right do you have to question me? You, the child of that woman who stole my son, or stole my only son. Stolen? I think I'm starting to get it a bit now. I would also hate for the people who reached their hands out to me to be taken away. What's this? It's the ruin that Chise gave me. The ruin called, Theresa's. It's a ruin that carries several different meanings. Gate, giant, fairy, thorn, and in addition, Thor's hammer. Dude, what? Philomela, grandmother, there are so many things that I want to do with my life. And so I'm breaking the curse that you placed on me. See what I mean? That the darkness was being lifted? The curse is being broken. Philomela, are you okay, Philomela? Did that thing do something to her? Come on, wake up. Everyone grab onto me. Treader of the dust. The great, there we go. At this moment, the gateway to the void is quaking as it starts to, the great old one who treadeth upon the remains of those who've fallen to time. At this moment, the gateway to the void is quaking as it starts to swing shut by, these withered fingertips I now decree for your departing. May the eyes of the stars in the night sky that shine with luster be freed of your visage. Everyone's magical power is being poured into the spell. I beseech that thee be heralded to thy unattainable ruin in the arms of perilous embrace. Something is coming toward the gateway, and it's something not of this world. Ha! Did you come to lend a hand because you were drawn here by the scent of your mother from a distant land? My dear shaman is certainly quite beloved. Now let the performance begin of a song that serves as a tribute for a passage back to the other world. Ooh. Ooh. Chise, don't gaze upon her. The last thing you need is another pact. Ooh, what the fuck? With the false god banished, all that remains are the sins of mankind. Next chapter, the college saga is concluding. Finally! Oh my god! It's finally concluding? Thank God! Finally! Okay. Let's talk about these chapters here. I love how the curse was lifted. This feels right. This does. Also, Lucy got her closure. Lucy got the closure that she needed as well. She somewhat found out what was going down. I hope she can get more information from that werewolf, but I doubt she will. Hopefully the werewolf is still alive so she can. But I feel like for the most part she did get closure. But damn, the Morgan is fucking everything. I love her. But that goddess, though. But who was that goddess at the end, though? Who was it? Dude, that goddess was pretty. It's very pitiful, but the face looks gorgeous. But hold on, she was the daughter of Morgan. Okay, let me look this up. There's not that much information. Sent of your mother from a distant land. Let's look at this. Because this is like a centipede goddess. So, overall, I want to know in the comment section what you guys think the goddesses that we saw here near the end of this of chapter 92. But overall, with these two chapters, I'm very, very happy with how this ended. In particular, that the humans were able to do this. But there's one thing that is bugging me, is Zoe. I wish Zoe was here. But the other thing at the same time, though, is because Zoe is half Gorgon, would he have been even able to do this? Or be part of this? That's another good question. Where is Zoe in all of this? But Ancient Magus Bride, in terms of manga, had a really good year because this was all the this year was, let's see, we started in February because December was Alcyon's Memories. So we started the year off with Morgan. I so love this. This here was good for the Ancient Magus Bride. It was. It was all about Philomela, and I love the content we got for her. I do. I love learning about her. I love the curse. Her grandma was a complete bitch. Morgan is like she's everything though. The goddess Morgan was fucking everything. I like the soul journey we got when they were traveling, when, Chise and them were trying to, figure out or get their memories together. But Adam's final affliction, though, was everything. Adam was not tolerating any of this fuckery. Because he knew his mama was going to do some stupid shit. But I'm happy that the college arc is going to finally come to an end. I'm really curious where we're going to go from here, though, with this. I really am. Because remember, because Lisbeth started a lot of fuckery she did, and it involved a lot of the other families. She wiped out one of the families. So you have to wonder what's going to happen now. Are we going to get are we going to see like a war between the families? I really want that shit. Can we get the war between the families already? Like, I want to see more between the families. I wouldn't mind seeing more about, like, I wouldn't mind getting to see Zoe's family. Like, remember there was that other shit that we saw when we were going to help was it when we were going to help Lucy with her job? No, we had the lesson down there too. Not just when, we were helping Lucy with her stuff, but I want to see more of the stuff going on down there I think it was like in the basement. I want to see more I don't think we're going to get any more of that, but like, I want to learn more about like the Gorgons. I want to learn more about the creatures, different creatures around the world. And yes, I want that ship to happen. The Lucy Zoe ship is just gotta happen. Period. But there's also one other thing that was pointed out, that Lucy has the scent of a goddess. That has got to be addressed. Yes, it does. But the other thing I have to mention, of course, is the anime. Because this motherfucker here, George Wada, just straight up lied. I'm probably going to have to do a video on the whole interview, but I want to mention what he said here in regards to Ancient Magus Bride here. There seems to be a trend with Wit Studio passing to work on continuations of previous projects such as Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga, and the Ancient Magus' Bride. Is this matter of scheduling conflicts or a change in the studio's approach to accepting projects? And this is what this fucker said. For all the titles that Wit Studio has done, we wanted to create the continuations of those series. This is bullshit. 5 years earlier, for a lot of these titles, one of the biggest factors was DVD sales. As a business model, the decision to make a sequel depended entirely on DVD sales. At that time, for all those titles that you just mentioned, we had only been contracted for season 1. Then once the DVD sales results come in, we could get an offer to do a second season based on that. Now, this is where I'm calling fuckery on this. But I will say this right here. Let me read the rest of this, and I'm gonna go in on this shit. At that time, my management skills weren't as good as they are today, so I couldn't add the next seasons to the schedule right away because I already had other shows lined up for funding. And of course, the fans and publishers want to get the second season out as quickly as possible, which is what leads it to it being animated by another studio. I call fuckery and bullshit in regards to the Ancient Magus Bride, because what you said, sir, in regards to the anime for Ancient Magus Bride, which, by the way, did not need to have this rushed pacing, nor did it need to have all the fucking lore skipped for your stupid fuckery for this anime original ending, because what you said flat out at the panel that I went to was you wanted to tell a complete story, your interpretation. You did not want to adapt to Ancient Magus Bride the way that the manga has it. And instead of actually doing for like these OVAs to actually do a real adaptation of the Ancient Magus' Bride, you said fuck you and did some other stupid shit. I'm so pissed at this. I can't believe this man is fucking lying. Now with the second season, now you're going to be wasting the talents of the art and animation from the director for March Comes In Like a Lion. You're wasting this man's time to butcher the Ancient Magus Bride. I'm fucking pissed about this. You have no idea. I'm not happy with this. He's lying. He's lying. There was no reason for this. None. No reason to butcher this anime, to do an anime interpretation of this. I'm so pissed about it. You have no fucking clue. I'm probably gonna do a full-on video covering this interview, but I wanted to read that portion in particular for the Ancient Magus Bride fans, because this is a fucking lie. He is lying, and this shit is stupid, and I'm fucking pissed that he's flat out lying about Ancient Magus' Bride. I don't know about Attack on Titan and the other shit, but he deliberately lied about Ancient Magus Bride right there. He did. Because I will never forget that man saying that he wanted to, he said fuck all this other stuff, fuck the lore and all that, because he wanted to create a complete story. He's full of shit. Anyways, I'm very curious what you guys thought of these chapters for the Ancient Magus' Bride. What did you guys think of, not just the art, but what do you guys think about how the curse was lifted? What do you guys think about, the college art coming to a conclusion? Where is Zoe in all this? And what do you want to see in 2023? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Ancient Magus Bride content, a few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!